I'm gonna wait to have a couple of people get on here first. Hopefully this is streaming properly from Somerset Hospital in Somerset, PA. Hopefully you can hear me. I don't know if I should get closer or I don't know. But hey, folks. CJ Goes Live. 27-year landlord, investor. Was once a healthy guy. I'm coming to you today from Somerset Hospital. And if you're a subscriber to my channel, you know that this is not the content that I would normally put out, nor what I want to put out. But I want to open up, folks. Maybe me opening up will help somebody else in my situation. And I debated whether to make this video or not, but I decided that I should. And I should.
Knock, knock, Carl.
Hey, nurse.
You're supposed to say who's there.
Who's there?
I don't have a comeback. I should have had a comeback. Hey, your cholesterol is high, so we're starting you on a cholesterol pill called Lipitor.
Okay.
And then I have your insulin. So you were 217. So I want you to look at this paper. Tell me how many units you'll give yourself. Right there's the sliding scale.
Yeah.
So if you were 217.
6.
Right here. 201 to 250.
250. 4 units?
Yep. Yepers. Good job.
Okay.
So we'll give that to you. I'll let you give it to yourself, okay?
Okay.
Remember where you put it? Where you put it at? Your insulin?
No, my arm?
Back of your arm or your stomach. You can do your belly too.
Okay. The nurse did it earlier for me.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
If you can.
Yep.
So my cholesterol's high now?
Yep.
What happened?
Well, I don't know.
So do I gotta go on Lipitor or something now too?
Yeah, they'll probably send you home with that. Yep.
Anything else?
I don't think. I think that's all.
Is it?
I guess we'll see.
Okay. Well, hopefully you don't come back and tell me I have AIDS next.
Oh, I don't think that. All right, but I'm going to poke you here, okay?
Yeah. All right.
You want a snack or anything?
What do you have?
We've got graham crackers.
Here's the Lipitor.
What else we got? Jello pudding.
Yeah. Jello pudding.
Ooh. Jello pudding.
Okay,
Yum num.
that's your pill. Okay.
Okay, so I gotta take this?
Yep, that's your Lipitor. You need fresh ice water or anything?
I was having diet ginger ale.
Okay, you want another one?
Heck yeah.
All right.
I'll do one, thanks.
You're welcome, honey. Jello pudding, diet ginger ale.
Well, I guess you can. You know, I'd pick Jello pudding. I guess now Hey, Stace. I guess you were right all along. Lipitor. So now cholesterol medication too. So I don't care who's watching right now because I know others will watch. But I just want to take it back to the beginning of how I ended up here.
Right.
And it wasn't something that was expected. Thanks, Becca Boo.
No problem. Orange or red Jello?
Oh, there's choices.
There's choices.
Oh, what's your favorite?
I do Jello.
You know what? Dealer's choice, girlfriend.
Okay, and then chocolate or vanilla pudding.
What? I had a sugar-free vanilla pudding today.
Okay.
So let's kick it and let's have a chocolate.
Okay, we can do that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So if I ever, I'm probably gonna try and eat. And like I said, I debated making this video because it's kind of embarrassing. And it's not something I ever thought I'd have to do. But for those that are watching and those that will watch, I want this to be something that's helpful to you and be educated on your... Sorry, I'm feeling a little bit fatigued still. So I'll take it back to the beginning here. And I've been oh yeah.
All right.
Yes!
There you go.
Thank you, Beck.
You're welcome.
Ooh, I can't wait. But I want to get through this first, folks. I've been an alcoholic for over 20 years, guys. And not many people know this. Not many people at all. If you have been a subscriber to my channel, you would never know this. But a closet alcoholic. And I just was embarrassed all these years to say anything, tell anybody, or seek help. And about 3 months ago, I decided that for my health and for my wife and for my children, my life's longevity, I decided that I was going to stop drinking alcohol. And when I said I drink alcohol, I drank a lot of alcohol, folks. Like an ungodly amount for over 20 years. And thought there'd be no consequence to my health. And when I realized there was going to be, I stopped drinking. And I won't say it was the worst decision of my life, but on May 1, 2024, I am now diabetic. And this has been something that's really hard to cope with. And it's just been it's been hard. It's been hard. But it's something that I have to get through. And last night, after a month of trying to trying to remedy this myself, make this go away. I started to notice the changes in my body, and I started to get really, really thirsty. And I thought to myself, well, it must be because I don't have any hydration from the beer. And I started to drink a lot of water and a lot of fluids in excess, in gallons at a time, where I would take a 1 gallon bottle of water and I would literally down a gallon of water, trying to convince myself that this was, believe me, I wasn't in denial. I knew what was happening. I knew my body was going through these changes, and I knew that trying to remedy this would only lead me to where I am on May 1. And I started drinking a lot of water, and I started peeing a lot, and I knew that something was wrong. My body was changing. It wasn't just the lack of beer, 200 ounces of beer every single day for 20 years. I knew something was going on. And yesterday was the culmination of what was going on. And I'm feeling a little bit fatigued now. I just took my blood sugar. I've been a pin cushion hooked up to machines for 24 hours. And if it wasn't for my wife, they'd be picking out a pine box for me today. I noticed about 2 weeks ago, my fatigue level started to increase. And I started to think about my little brother who passed away 6 years ago. And he was an alcoholic, and he didn't treat his acidosis. And I denied it, even though I knew what was going on. And over the past couple weeks, I just got really, really fatigued. And I mean fatigue like you have never felt in your life. I mean fatigue where I would stand up and I couldn't get to the bathroom. I'd get halfway to the bathroom and I'd lean against the wall and piss myself. And then I'd have to get back to the bed, and I wouldn't lay down in bed. I'd fall down in bed, and I'd sleep for hours, and nothing seemed to perk me up. Drink a Red Bull, eat sugary food. I don't know what I was thinking. Just trying to get my energy back up, no matter how. And then I just lost my appetite about 2 weeks ago. And I noticed rapid weight loss. And when we came to the hospital, my weight loss was much greater than what I imagined it could even be. And I noticed I was getting slim, but then I started getting skinny, and all my muscles, my beer belly completely went away, to the point where I had no stomach left. I had no love handles left. I had no chest muscles. I had no arm muscles. And I was very, very short of breath, panting. I couldn't even get down the stairs in my house. I tried to drive, and when I would try to drive, I'd get a very short distance and I'd have to pull over and sleep in the car for a short time. And I don't even think my wife knows this because I was embarrassed to tell her. But last night, I knew something was really wrong when everything just crashed and I stopped breathing, and my little daughter came and laid with me to give me some comfort, and I couldn't breathe properly. So she called mom to come and get me, and mom is in healthcare, so she knows what's up. And she came to the room with a glucose monitor. My sugar was over 500. So she said, go to the hospital. I said, no, I'll make it. I've died 11 times already. This is only one more time. I think I got one more left in me, baby. But I didn't. And my kidneys started to fail. And I started to go into whatever it is, toxic shock. And I knew at that point that she was right. And about 9 o'clock, she took me to the hospital here in Somerset. And they hooked me up to these machines. And they told me that I was very, very lucky that I came in last night, because tonight I wouldn't be here. I would be making funeral arrangements. The family would be. And I know better. And it was stupid. And I knew I was making the right decision with the sacrifice. But I tell you, it took everything in me. It was like running a marathon, just going down the steps and sitting in the wheelchair in the hospital to get admitted. And they admitted me immediately. And I knew that I had never felt this way in my entire life. And right now I'm feeling a lot better. I'm just really tired. But when I came in, the doctors told my wife that in less than 3 weeks, I had lost 46 pounds. 46 pounds in just a couple of weeks. So they started hooking me up to all the machines and checking my heart, checking my pancreas, checking my kidneys. And now that they've stabilized me, I'm going to be on insulin for the rest of my life. Or at least until I can course correct it. I've had every finger pricked 20 times. I've had my arms chewed up with needles. And my advice to anybody who's feeling this way, who has an inclination that they may be sick or they may be diabetic, go see your doctor. Don't deny it. Don't hide it. Don't try and fix it yourself, because you can't. I thought I could just drink water and pee it out and everything would be okay and take matters into my own hands like I have. with everything in my life. I've never been a drug addict, and just the thought of poking myself with a needle was the most traumatic thing that I've ever had to experience. When my brother was dying 6 years ago, I remember he said, "Poke yourself with this needle." And I said, "No way. I'm not doing that." And he said, "Please, bro, just for me." And I said no, because I was so scared. And last night, when my wife poked me with the needle, I was so scared. But now, today, the last 6 pokes I've done on my own. And it's not a killer. It's not the worst thing in the world. You can do it. I'm doing it. And if you're feeling ill, or if you even think that your sugar is high or sugar is low, this runs in my family. And I urge you to get your blood tested at least once a year and know your family history and know if you are prone to these sort of things. But now at this point, I have a diagnosis and I have a prognosis, and I can battle this. And today they brought me my menu of what I can eat and what I can't eat. And it's a variety of things. And I feel like, just like everything in my life, I'm going to get a handle on this. And I'm going to beat this too. So going forward, I'll be outpatient tomorrow. And I'm not exactly sure how things are going to go from there. But I know that I'm going to follow my regimen. And I'm going to do whatever they tell me to do. And I'll be coming back to the channel with a new purpose. You know, it's funny, the last few videos I did before, if you're a subscriber, you noticed I haven't done many videos for the past 3 or 4 months. And that's because my arthritis was killing me. And now I'm here with this. But I need your support. And I want to beat this. But going forward, I want to help others. And I'm going to be coming back to the channel with a new purpose. I'm going to take control of this. And I'm going to beat this. And you guys are going to be here with me every step of the way. And we're going to walk through it together. And everybody who's diabetic, acidosis, we're going to beat this together. We're going to learn how to eat properly. We're going to create a dietary menu. And we're going to go, I know it's expensive to eat at the grocery store, because I tell you that on my channel all the time. Oh my God. I wish I'm glad I'm not diabetic, I would say, because the cost to live as a diabetic is very, very expensive. But you know what? What good is money if you're dead? It doesn't matter. Life shouldn't have a price on it. And who knows what this hospital stay will cost me. But my children will have me. My wife will have me. My parents will have me. My brother and sister will have me. My cousins and my family will have me. And God knows why this happened to me. But it happened for a reason. And I'm going to make the best of it, folks. I just ask that you join me on the journey. And you walk with me. And you learn from my experience. That way you don't ever have to go through something like this. So tomorrow I'll update with another video, and I'll talk to you more about my experiences and how I'm feeling and how I'm going to cope with this, because I'm going to cope with this because I have no choice but to. And I love everybody out there and all my Facebook friends and my TikTok friends and my Instagram friends. And I thank you for watching. And if you take one thing away from this, love yourself and love the people around you and accept the help when people offer it to you, because I didn't and I almost died. And now I'm not going to die. Now I'm going to live for a new purpose. And I'm excited about that new purpose in my life. So I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to eat my red Jell-O. No, I got orange. And my sugar-free pudding. And I'm going to see how that makes me feel. When my blood sugar was just 207. It went down to 157 today, which is pretty good. But I'm going to learn how to take my own insulin tomorrow. And I know I'm going to make it. I got a lot of people counting on me. And I'm a role model for a lot of people. And I'm going to show everybody that this is manageable. And this is beatable. And this is doable. And I'm going to make the best of my life at 47 years of age. I'm glad I quit drinking. And I quit vaping. So there's all, God has a purpose. God is good. God is great. And God has a purpose for me. And God has put me in this position. Once again, on Cat Life 11 or 12, He's given me one more chance. And this one, I will not waste. If you're diabetic, comment below. And I want you to join an army with me. And we're going to talk about these things from now on the channel. When we grocery shop, we're going to shop like we mean it, like we need it. So I'm going to bid adieu and sayonara. I'm going to try and get some sleep, because last night, every 2 hours, I was a pincushion. And every hour, it's sticking to the finger. And you know, it's not so bad. Life could be worse. But I'm gonna beat this, guys. I love you all, and thank you for watching. And I'll see you soon. God bless.